And I think we are live. Yay! I'm going to give it a few minutes, let some people jump on. I'm going to pull up on YouTube, on my Facebook, and make sure everybody is aware. And I think we are. Hey Leslie, hey Melissa. I'm trying to get my live. There we are. Trying to get that Facebook up. Hey Francine, hey Louise. How's everybody doing tonight? Trying to find my, there we go. Never, don't want my Facebook chat to turn off. Now let's try that again. Okay. Hi Cindy. I'm in Florida too. Yay. All right, guys. Tonight we are going to learn how to change a file that's already done in DesignSpace and make it what we want it to be. And if you can see on the splash screen here, I took the pillow box from Easter with the bunny rabbit in it, and I changed it into a Halloween box. And so we're going to walk through the steps of how you would do that. Now the file I have shared on my profile has both files in it, the original and what I ended up with, and we're going to go over and play in that file, and you can either save it or come back to this file later, whatever you want to do if you want to play along. I'm going to play the intro and then we're going to go ahead and get started.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Yay! Happy birthday to all of our September members. Guys, don't forget the Falling for Cricut. This is a July, August, September quarterly giveaway. You have, even though this says July, August, September on it, you have up until October 26th to enter. However, you want to get some of those entries in there so that you don't forget. Okay? Make sure that you're getting your entries in. You have a very good chance of winning the Cricut AutoPress. Okay, and tonight's file is a Halloween file, but Halloween is fall, so it does qualify. Again, you can use a Halloween file. You just have to use a piece of iron-on, and I have included in tonight's tutorial a piece of iron-on to show you guys how that today's file can be transformed from Easter to Halloween and still be eligible for the giveaway. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Lynn. So make sure that you are reading these rules. I even have a small video if you're confused about how to enter. There is a small video in the group files under the featured post, under the group photo in Facebook, in both groups. And if you still have issues, or you don't know how to, or you're missing something and don't understand how to enter, please ask in the groups. We're happy to direct you. Okay? You got a Cricut today? Yay! Great, Lynn. Happy for you. So make sure that you're doing this. Any simple iron-on fall project will do, or Halloween. It just has to include a piece of iron-on. So that being said, today is the 15th. You do have a freebie file coming tomorrow, and then on Monday, Patreon supporters will be getting a Patreon exclusive file. So that is coming. I haven't decided what to do yet. I am thinking maybe a sign. I don't know. I haven't decided. So anyway, keep your eyes peeled for that. Now, we've been doing some chat giveaways here on YouTube. And as we stated when we first started doing this month is a little trial to try to get us on track with those, because we haven't done them in a while, and come up with a way to do it that is easy for everybody and makes it a fair playing field for everybody. And I appreciate you guys helping me and working through that. So I have come up with what we're going to do, and this is probably going to be the standard. I don't think I'll have to tweak it again, but if I do, I will. Rules will be subject to change, but we are going to kind of stick with these rules right here. So Nightbot is a program that's used, and it goes through and it checks YouTube chat. So if you are a Facebook viewer, we greatly appreciate that. Hi, Suzanne and Peggy on Facebook. But if you guys want to be eligible to win the little chat prizes and the Cricut coupons that we give away in the live chats, you have to be on YouTube and you have to be actively chatting. Hi, Debbie. So make sure that you are chatting on the YouTube live chat. That is one thing that has to be done. And the reason that is because that's where Nightbot is going to choose its winners from. I don't have any control over anything except telling it to either do a keyword or a random number, or simply picking an active chatter. And Nightbot does the rest of that for me, okay? So it removes me from the equation, and it removes my moderators from the equation of having to pick and somebody thinking that they're picking favorites, because we don't do that, okay? We try to make it as an even playing field for all. So that being said, I will announce whatever the prize is going to be. If I'm giving away a Cricut coupon, I'll say this is for a Cricut coupon before Nightbot joins in and starts the game. I will let you know that before, and then I will say it again before I ask you for your information, I should say. Hi, Dolores. So, that being said, you have to pay attention to the chat. You have to be chatting, and you have to pay attention to the chat. And of course, when I stop and I announce that we're going to do it, and I tell you what the prize is going to be, then it won't interrupt with what we're doing in Designspace or assembly of the project. We will halt everything in order to play the game so that everybody can play along and read the chat. Prize eligibility. If you have won a coupon, a Cricut coupon, in the last 30 days, you are not eligible to win for another 30 days. And if you need to know when you're eligible again, just ask me. I will let you know. Okay? I will let you know if you're eligible or not. Prize eligibility. You can win once every 30 days. So, because these are pretty good prizes that I'm giving to you guys and sending out, so make sure that you are eligible to win. If not, if you win and accidentally Nightbot selects you as a winner and you have won in the last 30 days, we will do the draw again. You will not be eligible, okay? Just so everybody knows. Hi, Diana. Winners would have to email april@craftingwithapril.co and provide me your preferred email and a physical mailing address if it's a physical prize. If it's a Cricut coupon, I only need your email. But you can provide both if you want, if you do the Cricut coupon, just to be on the safe side. And please, if you can, get those to me within 72 hours of winning. Next, you have to be 18 years or older and a resident of the USA for physical prizes. Okay, for a physical prize that I've been giving away, like a vinyl pack or a iron-on pack or a card pack or a tool pack, you have to be in the USA. And that is simply because I am paying for this shipping out of my pocket, guys, and Canada shipping is super, super, super expensive. Okay. However, I'm not excluding my Canada members because we love you too. You are eligible to win the Cricut coupon because that is simply emailed and that doesn't cost anybody anything. Okay. So if anybody needs to screenshot that or whatever, you just let me know or I can put it up at any time. Hey, Allison. Yes, these are, Melissa, all of these that we play in the YouTube chat are separate from that. That is a totally different giveaway. Thank you for bringing that up. This giveaway has nothing to do with our chat giveaways. These are what I'm calling chat giveaways. And that is simply for you to be here on the live and to participate in the live, and that's what those are for. The actual big giveaway of the Cricut AutoPress is for groups, for chat, for everybody in the USA and Canada. USA and Canada for the AutoPress. Okay? If you have won a prize, Debbie, yes. If you have won a prize, but you have not won a coupon, when I announce that it is for the coupon, yes, you can play, and vice versa. If you have won a prize, but you have not won if you have won a coupon but have not won a prize, then you can play for the prize, but you cannot play for the coupon. So basically saying you can win a prize and you can win a coupon in the same 30 days, but you cannot win two of each or two of any one. Okay? Does that make sense? If you won a prize, you cannot play for prizes for 30 days. And if you won a coupon, you can't play for coupons for 30 days. But if you've won one of them, you can play for the other. All right. So if anybody has any questions or you're confused, I know because it can be confusing, but I tried to make it as simple as I possibly could. So therefore, we don't have spin the wheel. Nightbot's going to do everything. Yes, I saw that. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. She was chitty, chitty, chat, chat. All right, and guys, don't forget that there is a current flash sale, the fall flash sale going on at Cricut.com. Make sure you guys are checking that out, especially in that Cricut Access subscriber tab. Those sales are awesome. Thank you, Lynn. All right, so here is our file. When you open it up, this is what you're going to see. Again, it is on my profile. You can just open that up. You will see it when you go to my profile. This is the profile photo. Okay, so we are going to change this box up. So if you've got the file open, down here at the bottom of the layers panel, you'll see a hidden layers. You're just going to click on that attach, and you'll see this is what it was when we brought it in. So when you open up that Easter file, let me see if I can bring that up. It should be there. It should say, well, it doesn't. Maybe when you open it up, it's going to show a picture of related projects and what I did with that, because I didn't I didn't change anything. I just did a save as. And it should be showing you the original project, okay? And then you're just going to customize. But it was done in like a little gingham type of paper, and it had the little rabbit cut out. So I wanted to make this Halloween themed, but I also wanted it to be a print and cut. So I did change the size just a little bit. You can see here, not much, so that my maximum size was 6.75. So that is the first thing that I did to this, because I didn't want to go over my print and cut size, but I wanted it to be that size to make, and you can make this smaller, okay? Yes, Diana, thank you. Give a thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Diana. So once you have this box up here, the next thing you want to do is you want to come in and you want to detach those score lines, okay? And I wanted to do an oval in this box. Now, if you want to cut a pumpkin out of there or whatever, I wanted to make sure that this file stayed where you could change everything out and it still not be anything but access images. So you can use whatever shape you want here. But the first thing we have to do is we have to contour out that rabbit. We have to get rid of him. So we're just going to contour and click on him and come back, and you can see that he is gone. Totally gone. He's not there anymore. The next thing you want to do is determine your shape, and we went with an oval. And I know you're probably looking at this and seeing that the rabbit was down here on the bottom, but my oval is at the top. And I'm just going to pop over and show you guys why I did that, because I didn't catch it until after I had cut. And, you know, that's not really the way that it's supposed to be. And I don't know if that's a flaw of the design itself or they intended it to be that way. But I'll show you what I mean here. The problem with this is I cut it right where I cut my oval right where the rabbit was, okay? But these are at the back. All the seams are on the front now. And it should have been here where all of my seams were hidden, okay? And I didn't catch it till after I did it. So I changed it up. So let's go back over to Designspace because I've corrected that for you guys. Let's see. There we go. So instead of cutting our oval here, we want to cut it here if we want our seams to be to the back, okay? So the next thing you want to do is get a shape, and I got the oval, and that oval was a little fat for me. I really wasn't happy with it, so I did unlock it, and then I just skewed it. And if you don't know how to unlock, you're going to do that right up here at the top. We used to have a little unlock on the handles here, but now the unlock is up at the top, and these are just skewing and rotating handles, okay? So when you have your oval the size that you want it, now you need to align it, but you can't align it center, because if you align it center, I'm just going to make sure that I'm still attached down here. And I wasn't. If I align that center, that's not where I want that to be cut, okay? I want it to cut center of just this section. I don't want to have to deal with the back section. So how am I going to do that? Get it where I need it. I'm just going to come over here and grab a shape just for helping me to align. And I'm going to get a square, and I'm going to set it right up on that score line right there. And I'm just going to stretch it down to that next score line. I am going to select the square. I'm not even going to move anything. Right here in my layers panel, I'm going to hold my shift key and get that oval. And I am going to align center vertically. That's up and down. And it moved just a little bit, not much. I was almost there. And so now I'm going to delete that square. Don't need it again. But it's still not centered horizontally. So now I'm going to select everything, align, center it horizontally, and you can see it shifted. That's where I want to slice that hole. Okay? Super easy. So now I have, if your lines are attached, you're going to have to detach those score lines. And I'm just going to hide them right here. In the layers panel, pillow box score, I'm going to hide that. I'm going to select both of these and we're going to slice. Then you can remove that trash. I'm just going to select on it and you can delete here in the layers panel, or you can just select it and hit your delete key on your keyboard. Now I'm going to select it, arrange, I'm going to send it to the back, and then I'm going to unhide those score lines right here in that layers panel. We're going to attach them back on. Okay? Super simple and easy. However, I should have kept my oval. You don't want to delete both of them because we need to use one of them. So I'm just going to create it again. If you delete it like I did accidentally, just come up here and get just the pillow box, duplicate it, contour, get rid of the top or the outside of the box, keep the inside, and now you have your oval back. Because we want to make a couple of layers. And this is where I used iron-on. I did like a little frame for the window. So I did an offset. And you can choose what size you want your offset to be. I think I did 0.125, something like that. So I set my offset at 0.125 or 1/8 of an inch and apply. I then select these two pieces and we slice. Now if I go too fast for anybody, you let me know. I can back up and show you again, or I can slow down. So you just let me know. So now I can get rid of that, don't need it. And then this piece, I can pull that out. I don't need that. That is going to be my frame piece, like this one right here. Okay? So now I have my frame. I'm just going to make that orange so that I can tell what it is. Then I did an offset and I made it the same size, 0.125, and applied it. This is going to be my frame for underneath the box. Okay? So now I have that frame and this frame. I know it looks kind of big, but I'm putting a piece of vellum in there. You can use acetate, vellum, whatever you want to use. I use vellum because this is a curved box and vellum has a little bit more curl to it and easier to curl than acetate does. The foil acetate's a little stiff. So I'm going to duplicate this. And then we're going to change it to gray to represent our vellum. I'm going to contour it, take the center out. And now I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. Doesn't have to be perfect. We just want it a little bit smaller than that frame and to cover the window. Super easy. So now we have all of our pieces of our box. Hey, Swirly. So we have all of the box pieces now. Now you need to find your banners or cats, whatever images. You can use witches' hats, use whatever you want. I've already found the trick or treat. I mean, you can go in there and you can look and have whatever you want to make your banner. I simply created an offset for it to do my iron-on for that. So, and you guys know how to do an offset. You're just going to click on there, make the offset the size you want, and apply it. So whatever sentiment banner you use, if it says Happy Halloween, whatever it may be, you can just simply create your offset, and then I'm cutting that from iron-on as well. Hi, Angel. So super easy and simple. Now, how do I get that paper like I want it? I'm going to go back to the layers panel here, and I'm just going to click on what is now called slice result because we sliced a hole out of it. It doesn't say pillow box anymore. Okay, and I'm just selecting it. I'm going to come over to operation and we're going to change that to a print and cut. And now it's just going to print and cut that green if we don't do anything else. But I want to use a pattern, and so I'm going to come in here and change that color to pattern. And when I do, the pattern panel is going to open up. And there's a lot of patterns and things in there, a lot I've uploaded. If you haven't uploaded anything, you're probably better off because there might be some Halloween stuff in there from Cricut Access. But if not, you can upload, and if you need any help uploading a pattern, just let me know. Or you can simply cut this from pattern paper. It's totally up to you what you want to do. But I had a digital paper, and I'm just going to click on orange here to help me filter it out and find it. And it had little witches' hats on it. There's the cat one. I do not remember where I got this pattern paper, guys. It was either probably Design Bundles or Creative Fabrica, but I don't know. But you can search the internet or find something, a background image, and you can upload it as a pattern and use it. But you can see that this one is, it's tiled. You can see where it cuts off the hats here. So we need to fix that. So I'm going to go into Edit Pattern. And looking at it here, I'm just going to bring down, and I already know that I'm going to have to bring that down. I can see that it's tiled there and tiled there, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger till that tiling on vertical has gone away. And then I know that it's wide enough because I have used it so much. So I know that this is going to be like a 55 or a 60. Yeah, 60. Maybe 68. A little bit more. Just going to keep playing with it until I don't see that tiling anymore. And I've got like a solid image there. Now you can see here on this part how it's still tiled, but up here it's not. And once you've got it done, I'm just going to click on it, and now that tiling is gone. So I've got a nice area. It looks nice and clean. Don't have any lines going down the center of it. Digital paper, right, Marianne? It's my downfall. I love printing my Cricut white paper and making it whatever I want it to be. So super easy. Once you have that done, of course, you're going to save. Now, I'm not going to save this because I don't want to mess up the file I shared with you guys. You're just going to hit Make It at that point and choose your material. And right here, you'll want to make sure that you mirror your iron-on. I've got the other box in here too. You'll want to make sure that you mirror your iron-on and get all of that set up. Print and cut. So when I hit continue on my print and cut, it's going to bring me over here, and you're going to send it to the printer. This is very, 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 very important, guys. Don't turn your bleed off. Don't turn your bleed off, even if you have writing on there. If you have writing and your writing gets all blurry, that means your writing is going to cut out. You haven't flattened it properly. Bleed lines are an indication of cut lines. And you really only need to turn your bleed off when you're printing on a clear material, like clear decals, water slide decals, clear stickers, things like that. That's really the only time that you need to turn off bleed. What is bleed? Bleed means that it's going to print and it's going to blur out the color on the edges and print a little bit bigger than what your cut is. And it does that so that you can get edge to edge color. Because this box would not be cute if I cut it out and I had this big white area on part of my edges or a big white area on the side of my box because my print and cut was off just a little bit. Okay, so that is what bleed does. It helps ensure that you get edge to edge color. Now, if you've got a big, huge white area, you probably need to calibrate. If you are in beta right now, beta is a testing, but it does get you the new features a little bit quicker so that you can play around with them. But if you're going to be doing print and cuts and things like that, foiling and writing, debossing, I would do that in the live version and not in the beta version right now. Right, Diana? Super important. Don't turn off that bleed, okay? And you don't really want to print right here either, okay? You want to take another step. I am printing on 80-pound Cricut cardstock, solid core. But you want to take this next step. You want to turn on the system dialog, okay? And if you're on an Epson like I am, or some printers, that printer dialog box pops up behind the window. So sometimes you might have to move your window to see it. Now mine's going to pop up on my other screen here. And so I'm going to have to slide it over for you because I'm using two screens. But once you turn on that system dialog, and it tells you right here, after clicking print, your print dialog may appear behind the DesignSpace application. So move that window if you don't see it, or you just see it sitting here circling. You need to look behind it because it's going to be doing this, preparing to print. And if that's all you're seeing, you're not seeing anything else, move the window because it is behind it. Okay? And right here, now I have set mine up outside, but you can set it up, you can change your settings, but I have set up my own little print and cut. I've set one up for stickers, I've set one up for double-sided printing, for double-sided paper. I don't do that for print and cut because it never comes out right, but you can print one side of your paper and then print the other, or you can double-side print. Then I have my 12 and 12 print. I have all of that set up for me already, okay? And so all I have to do is then click on my print and cut, and then when I click print, it's going to send it over to my printer and print it. And then I'm going to show you guys what that looks like because I've already pre-done it. I'm going to cancel this. I'm not going to print it again. I don't need to. So I'm going to cancel that, and we're going to go back to the canvas. And then we're going to pop overhead. And then we're going to do a drawing, but I don't know what I'm going to draw yet. So I print and cut it, I put it on my mat, and you can see that I've already cut this, okay? It's going to read it and cut it. Let me pull that out of there gently. And you can see, if I had turned off bleed, see how much wider this one is than this one? That means part of my design on that window would have had a white area. And then this would have had a white area down here, probably. And so the edges. But this is what the bleed does. See how close that is? It gave me edge-to-edge color on my cardstock. So I don't have any white edges. Okay? That's the reason why you don't want to turn off your bleed. Okay? If you're not familiar with it, practice with it. You can print. You don't have to waste your cardstock to check. If you're wanting to do this and check it, if you haven't done print and cut, you're not familiar with it, print on copy paper. Just print your copy paper. It's not going to be the prettiest print because I have this set up for best print quality, and my copy paper is set up for just whatever. You know, you want to go in and print it and then cut it and see if it's cutting properly. If it's not cutting properly, you might need to calibrate. And once you get it calibrated, then do your material. Okay? I love digital paper because I can turn my white Cricut cardstock into whatever I want it to be. And if you have a Maker 3 or a Maker, you can print on colored paper too, light colored paper. Light blues, pinks, things like that, and get a different look as well. It will cut it. Okay? So let me take a look here. I'm trying to find my There he is. Trying to find Nightbot. Okay. This is going to be for a $50. No, let's I'm going to save that one. Let's do an iron-on pack. An iron-on pack. That's what we're going to do. This chat giveaway is going to be for an iron-on pack, and you're going to have to pick a number between 10 and 25. Okay? An iron-on pack and a number between 10 and 25. So you have to wait for the Nightbot to announce it, and a Nightbot will choose the winner as well. Francine West. Francine, have you won in the last 30 days? I think you did, didn't you? Or did you win you won a coupon. You didn't win a prize. So you are eligible, right? That's right. I think Francine, let me double check that. All right. Let me double check that. If not, we'll do it again. Let's see. I didn't have my paper in front of me. Francine won a coupon. She did not win a prize. So she is eligible. Yay! Congrats, Francine. Yay! So, Francine, you're going to get a iron-on pack. So make sure you email me your mailing address, physical mailing address. Congrats. And guys, don't go away. We're going to do a $50 coupon too. So I saw that my long tongue frog. This is actually a bread or a bag clothes tie, but I kept losing my Cricut tweezers, so I put him on there. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, and if we mirrored our iron-on and did everything we're supposed to do, I am using the fluorescent orange glitter iron-on. And that is, isn't it pretty? Love that. It is the Strong Bond fluorescent orange. That right there makes this eligible. Now, I'm just going to say, guys, I did this little trick or treat. I have already done one of these, so I already know. And I've already lost the center of my A here. I am not going to worry about that with these because I fought and fought and fought to get them on this one. And I'm not going to do that on this. It's just as cute without the counters in the middle of the letters. It is a Halloween thing anyway, right? But if you want to save those, you're going to have to pull those letters out, and then you're going to have to get your tweezers. And you're going to have to pull those counters out of there because they are so teeny tiny small. And then you're going to have to place them back on and get them where you want them and press them back down. Okay? Like I just did. If you want to keep those little counters. I'm not going to worry with them on this. So I'm just going to pull these out because it will still be readable. I will keep the one for the O. It should come out okay because it's much bigger. And I did cut this on the glitter iron-on setting. Cut just fine. Didn't have any issues. Make sure that you check. Make sure that you got everything weeded. And then on our oval, of course, we only need the outside frame. And I'm not going to use my tweezers or my pokey tool on this because you can save this piece and use it on something else. Or if you're one of those that like to have like a color chart, you can iron this onto a piece of cardstock and make your color chart and put your colors on there and what it is. So you can do that with your scrap pieces. So I'm just going to place this right over, and I'm going to turn on my mini. I'm going to grab, I'm using a paper pad here, guys. Oops. Using a paper pad here. Just going to pop that on there. I'm going to straighten it back up now. I moved it. Well, I might be able to line that up today. There we go. So just going to line that up on there, and then I'm going to get my trick or treat piece and make sure I'm lining this one up correctly. This one I had trouble with. Not really trouble, but I'm just going to put I'm just doing a little tape runner right on the ends of that so that I can get it to stick down and stay, because every time I picked it up and touched my liner, I misaligned it. So that will help me keep it in place while I iron it. And I'm just on setting 1, and I'm just going to press it for a few seconds, like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super easy and simple. Yes, Cindy, color chart. A lot of people don't, oops, I hit my button. A lot of people don't know what you mean when you say fluorescent orange. If you're doing something and you're asking them for a color, especially online or via email. So if you have a little color charts that you can let them see your colors by using your scraps. They don't have to be all the same shapes. You can use any scrap from any project, a letter, whatever you've got left over that you pulled out of something you cut, and make yourself a cute little chart. So once that's done, we're just going to peel that release liner off of there. Just takes a few seconds, nothing major. And then we're going to take and iron this piece on. Just a few seconds on each one. I'll let that cool for a second. Hold my hand on it so it doesn't warp too bad. And if you see that it's not stuck somewhere, just heat it again. It's not a big deal. To me, it's just easier to do these steps before I put it together. Now this one, you want to stay on the outside edge because it's going to pop through that window. So I'm using a zig glue on this because it's just easier. Let's see if you can see it better without that pad in the way. But I'm just going to take this and go right around the outside edge of this vellum. And then I'm going to place this piece over it. And that is just so that I don't knock the vellum off of my off of my box when I put the candy and stuff in it. Okay. Sometimes that little thin papers, they will do that. So now I'm going to flip it over, and this is going to go on just like this, and it's going to leave, I don't know if you can see that. We can do that little frame right there. It's going to leave a little bit of a black frame, okay? And so I'm going to take that zig pen again and just go right around that outside edge. And I found it easier to do it this way so that I could line it up. Get it somewhat even. And then press that down. So now you have that little bitty black frame peeping through. Okay. This box is so super easy, guys. Super, super easy. So you're going to fold on that center score line at this point. I'm just going to give that a rub. And you're going to fold this tab back. Like so. Am I stuck? I don't feel like my glue's dry yet. Oh, okay. I'm stuck. It's stuck. There we go. All right. Now that you have those, these are the tricky ones. You're not going to give a big fold in there like we do these lines. You're just going to get it started. Okay? Because those are curved lines and they can be a little tricky. Just play with them. I find if I start with the edge and kind of give it a little pinch, that the rest of it follows in line, especially if you have a maker and you're using the scoring wheel. If not, and you're using the scoring stylus, duplicate your score lines and attach a second score line, and you can get those, you can get a little bit more of an impression because it will score twice. What am I using? Did you mean the Zig 2A glue? You can get those at scrapbook.com, Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michaels. I don't know. Hobby Lobby and Michaels have stopped using or stopped carrying some name brand things, so it might be tricky. Try scrapbook.com. Is that what you meant, Janet? I mean, what am I using? Are you talking about the glue or iron-on? Yes, the apple pie boxes. Yes, Diana. Same thing, and I know I wasn't stuck right there. See, I like the Zig glue, but sometimes it just doesn't grab. Maybe I didn't get enough on there. I'm going to use a little bit. I just don't want that to squish out on my vellum. That's my... I'm going to stick that back down. I think I didn't get any out on that one. There we go. So now now that we're stuck, hopefully, we've got all of this kind of prepped. Now we're going to glue this tab. And I like to just fold this back and fold this over and just give it a press. And then open this back up. You want to give it a second. Make sure you don't put so much glue that you glue it together. You don't want it squishing out. And it's going to feel like maybe you did, but it's because the way this box opens. It's easier if you squeeze it. Make sure that it's dry. You don't want to pull it apart on its seams. And then the solid one I'm sorry, the solid one without the thumb hole goes in last. The one with the finger hole goes in first. And then you're going to fold that one over. And that's when you're going to crisp up that line. Going to drop your candies, whatever in there. Finger hole first, solid panel second. Okay. And now we have much better the seams to the back. I don't know why they set their file up that way. I think it was just an oversight. So make sure you're always putting your window on the right side of the box. Yes, you can use it as a repositionable. All right, and then I used a couple of pop dots on these. On this one anyway. And I'm just going to open it back up. And I'll show you why. So that it lays flat. And then I can place my pieces on there and give them a good press. Okay. I want it to hang off the end a little bit and over the top. And then I want to put my black cat. I don't want him to hang over the curved line there. So you can place them like you want. And you can use the zig on that in case you need to move him. But if you think you can get him on there the first time with your permanent glue. We're just going to press him down. Now we have the cat where we want him. Super simple and easy. How stinking cute are these? These are foam dots, Allison. I got these particular black ones I got from Hobby Lobby. They still carry them. And they come in different brand names, things like that. You can also get them. They're called dimensionals at Stampin' Up. Dollar Tree does have them. I do have a Dollar Tree link too if you guys need that. If it doesn't block it, let's see. That's the Dollar Tree link right there. And right now, Dollar Tree, I think, has $5.99 shipping. Or it might be free shipping or something like that. I don't know. But they are super cute. I like my cat to have a little bit of an eye. So I'm using some Nuvo drops. I get these from Tonic Studios, Amazon. Tonic Studios, Amazon, scrapbook.com. But they're like glitter drops where you can control your own dots and things like that. So I put one on for a cat eye. And you can see it's kind of milky right now, but when it dries, you got that cool glitter effect. All right. You get lost in there, Shirley? I hear you. I bought some stuff from Dollar Tree for us to do a project. I think I'm going to do a sign. I think I'm going to save the sign for next Thursday. Because I'm going to do one of those miniature... That's what I'll do that. We'll do that next Thursday. We're going to learn to set up the big welcome signs. I know you guys see them by everybody's door. We're going to do a miniature version. Yay! You got it, Dolores. Awesome! Congrats. You're going to love it. You are going to love it, love it, love it. Guys, we're giving one away. Don't forget. Make sure that you're entering this giveaway here. And win a Cricut Auto Press. The file that we just did tonight is eligible. So if you make this little box and put a piece of iron on it, then you can enter it. All right. So let me go back over. Let me check our night. I have to reset Nightbot, guys. Give me just a second. I'm looking. Okay, so far, Kathy Ann, Francine, and Lynn are not eligible. Kathy Ann, Francine, and Lynn, because you guys have already won, and Kathy Ann's not here. Okay, you guys have already won a Cricut coupon. This next draw is going to be for a Cricut coupon. And it's going to be the same thing. Nightbot is going to call it. And I'm just going to say good luck to you guys. This is fun. I'm watching you guys grab numbers. Woohoo, Debbie! Debbie won the $50 coupon. Awesome! Debbie Spalding is our winner of our $50 Cricut coupon. Guys, we will be live again next Thursday, and I will be giving away next week, I think in chat we're going to give away a vinyl pack. I haven't decided. It might be a vinyl pack, might be a tool pack, might be a paper pack. I don't know. But we're going to give away a pack and another $50 coupon next week. So one of each. I'm going to try to do it each week. I'll do the best I can with it. Congratulations to Francine and Debbie. They are our winners tonight. Yes, Nightbot does the drawings. I love these. You know what? I think for this box that I really like this without the centers and the letters. I think it's cuter. Oh, you're welcome, Allison. And guys, if you have any questions, I am going to be trying to add some more lives. Like I told you guys, between my move and everything else, trying to get settled this year and trying to get caught up with all of the behind the scenes stuff. I just haven't had much time, but I am trying to allot some more time to go live during the week. I'm going to try to do a morning live, an afternoon live, and then keep our evening live on Thursdays. So stay tuned for those coming up in October, especially with the holidays. I want to make sure that you guys are getting all the help that you need for your projects and getting lots of projects ideas. As always, if you have something that you want me to go over or something you want me to teach you, please let me know. Message it to me or use the contact form on the website, craftingwithapril.co, and let me know what you want to see, because I'm doing this for you. I know how to use these things and do some of these things. And if I don't, I will learn. But I want you to be able to do them too. The pen, Janet, is called a Zig pen. Zig two-way glue. Zig two-way glue. You could probably find it on Amazon. You're probably going to get it quicker there. This is a Zig glue pen. If you're talking about this one, I didn't use it. I did use it on this one to attempt to hide their boo-boo, and I still didn't like it. This is just a Nuvo glitter pen, and I just went around the edges just to kind of hide that white edge. As soon as I started putting it together, I'm like, they had the window in the wrong spot. Kitty May, we go live on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. More lives are going to be added. I haven't announced those yet, but the calendars can always be found in the Cricut groups, Cricutmakerprojects, or Crafting with April. I have a calendar I put out each month, and it tells you when I'm going to go live, just like here. And so I'll be live again on the 22nd. I did not put a live on the 29th here, guys. It is still open for debate. If I can do a live and get all of the first of the month stuff done, I will add a live on the 29th. But as it stands, I don't know if I'm going to have time to go live on that day. But I will be adding, so you need to be watching, because I will be adding some dates and times on our Freebie Fridays. I think I'm going to do Freebie Fridays maybe at 11 a.m. I'm kicking that around. I just don't want to be too early for our West Coast people, and I don't want to be too late for our East Coast people. So I'm trying to kick around a decent time for a morning live on Fridays. And then I'm going to try to either go live on Mondays or Tuesdays. If I go to Tuesdays, your Patreon files will be moved to a Tuesday release date instead of a Monday. But Mondays, I'm thinking maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys let me know what you think would work for you, and I will do majority rules. Where can you find that calendar? That calendar is in the groups, under the group photo, in the pinned featured post. And you can always message me, and I will be happy to just give you the PNG. I will add it to the calendar and announce it, Dolores. I will do both. So you guys make sure you're turning on your YouTube notifications. You got to subscribe, turn on those notifications. Give us a thumbs up. Like, share, all of that good stuff. You're central, Kitty May. So is Marianne. Marianne's central too. You don't have any idea what I'm talking about? Okay, let's see if I can pull up. Let's see. Now mine's going to look a little bit different, guys. But I'm going to try to open another tab so you guys can see it. Well, I'll just slide it over. How about that? When you come in on Facebook, either one of the groups, Cricut Crafting with April or the Cricut Maker Projects group, If you look right here on the featured post, it's a ribbon now. You will see all of the announcements. Here's the calendar. Here's the giveaway for the auto press. There's the video that tells you how to enter the giveaway, how to sign up for mystery boxes, cheat sheets, the group rules. All of that is under the featured post. If you're on mobile, it's going to have under the group photo on mobile, it's going to have files, featured, all of that kind of stuff, and that's where it will be. I hope that made sense. Yes, if you hit the subscribe button on YouTube, which I can't show you right now because you guys are going to think this is crazy. This is what I see. I can't show you anything. But there's a little bell. If you click on that bell, yay, Diana. If you click on that little bell, then you will have your notifications turned on. And if anybody doesn't have my profile link, hopefully it won't take it out. It's not going to let me post it. Down below in the description of the video, there's my profile link for Designspace, or you can ask me for it in the groups, and I'll be happy to share that with you there as well. And you can access my Cricut Designspace files that I share publicly. So let's just go over here, right here, and then you can see. These are old. These are from 2017, but that file wouldn't open, so I had to redo it, so they're up at the top. But lots of files for you guys. There are tons of stuff that I have shared, and if you want more files, then you can get those by being a Patreon subscriber. If you need help with that, just let me know. But there's lots of stuff in here, something for everybody. You're central too, Debbie? Hi, Connie. Yeah, we're just wrapping up right now, Connie, but playback will be available. Playbacks are always available. I don't take the videos down unless they're obsolete. Thank you, Marianne. It wouldn't let me post it. I don't know why. It just wouldn't. I tried and it just came out blank. All right. So if anybody has any other questions, you need help with anything, please let me know. Ornaments are coming around. Guys, if you need ornament tutorials or ornament boxes, or if you're doing floating ornaments, those templates are in here. Those boxes are in here. If you need any of that, there's the square. I also did square ornament, floating ornaments, so there's a template for that. If you do the square ones from Hobby Lobby. What else? I may have to go in and make... Oh, there's the 4-inch and the 3-inch round ornament box. Here's the little 2.65. That's the little baby one. And there is the ornament box from 2017 right there. And here is the one that has the note card where it sits up in it. It's a card and an ornament. So a lot of that is going to be coming about in the groups here. I think in the next couple of weeks, you're going to start seeing a lot of ornaments. People are going to be getting ready with those. So everything is in there for you guys. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you all my supporters on the channel and on Patreon and Ko-fi. Greatly appreciate all of you guys. And again, if you need any help, please don't hesitate to ask. Let's make some of these Halloween, but you don't have to make Halloween now. Don't forget, it doesn't have to be Halloween. You can do a fall box. Halloween is fall too, but if you want to do some kind of fall treat box, as long as you use a piece of iron-on, just using this one piece makes it eligible for the giveaway. And they're super cute. They're super quick. And then all you have to do is post it up, enter that Rafflecopter giveaway, and you're entered in to win the AutoPress. Y'all have a great night. Catch you later.